Hi guys, how have you been doing today? Welcome to my channel. So today I actually decided to do an interesting workout. It's one day before my birthday and I was like, okay, so we already did some cardio, we did some abs challenges and 200 other things which I've done in the last 60 videos. And what I decided to do today, I actually decided to do a total body Pilates workout, and I decided to do it more cardio style, meaning that I'm gonna do it in a more fast pace because I actually been sitting and working on certain things, and it would be nice to bring some blood flow in, and I thought the total body workout will be a good thing too. Besides, I'm honestly trying to burn a little bit of extra calories for all the celebration which is going to happen tomorrow. I still haven't decided how I'm going to treat myself with food, what I really would like. This workout is going to be a lot of different exercises, so I really encourage you to look through the entire one first. I'm not going to have the explanation in the blog just because it's going to take too long. I honestly have no clue how long it's going to take, but I'll try to do it under 20-30 minutes. So for that workout, the only thing we're going to need is actually going to be a thick mat. Because we're going to do some things lying down and some things going to be seated. So whenever you're ready, I'm going to start. I'm going to sit straight and tall. I'm going to put my arms up and I'm going to bring it into the big circle. Pretty much what I'm doing right now, I'm warming up the chest. As you can see, I'm really trying to bring my arms back. Imagine that there is a wall behind you which you're trying to reach. It might actually crack a little bit, it's absolutely fine. Or it might just feel tight, it depends on how tight your upper body is. And a little bit longer. Keep going, stay focused. And I'm gonna go for 10 more, so overall I did around 40. Or you can go for like half a minute or so. You can even go for a minute if you really need to, if you feel like it's really tight. And the last time, now we're gonna challenge it a little bit. So you're gonna bring it back and you're gonna hold it, feel it stretching. And again, hold. And the last 6 times. We've done total 8. Well, as of now, we've done 4. We just have 4 more left. And the last 3. And the last 2. And the last one. Now we're gonna upgrade a little bit and we're gonna really work on strengthening your upper back and back of your shoulders. So wherever you're ready, you're gonna bring the arms back, really hold it and bring it forward. And again, making sure you're really sitting straight and tall. Keep going for a little bit longer. Even though these exercises don't look too hard, you're gonna really feel your muscles working. You can pretty much try it for yourself and see what I'm talking about. And the last 5 times for the total of 12. And the last 3, make sure that you're really holding when you're bringing it back. And the last 2 times. And the last time. Perfect. Now I want you to draw both of the arms down. One arm comes up. You're going to be sitting straight and tall. Try not to lean forward when you do this exercise. You're just going to pulse 1 time. And the other side. Try to really lean as far as your body allows you to go. Feeling the stretch inside of your body. As you can see today, I'm actually going for singles because I'm extremely tight because of all the sitting. And we're going to go for 4 more for a total of 20. And the last 2 times. And the last time. Now we're going to actually upgrade, going for 2 pulses. And the other side. Keep going for a tiny bit longer. We have the last 7 left. And the last 6. And the last 5. And the last 4. And the last 3. And 2. And 1. Now the last exercise which you're going to do in a seated position is called the swimmers. So you're going to really sit straight and tall. As you can see, my palms are flexed. You're going to go into the small circles one direction. Keep focus. Focus on keeping the circles pretty small. And as you can see, I'm actually going slow. The slower you go, the stronger you will be. Keep going a little bit longer. Feeling your shoulders getting a little bit heavy. And you're going to slowly reverse it, a little bit of a brain tease in the beginning, but then you're going to get used to it. It's just going to take you a couple of times. Usually it takes a couple of times. Keep going. We're getting there. tiny bit longer. Stay very, very determined. It's the last exercise, as I said, in a seated position before we're gonna actually work a little bit in the core, in the legs. And you're gonna slowly bring it down. Now you're gonna completely lie down on the back. You're gonna support your head pretty much rests into your arms, lift both of the legs up, keeping the knee together, and as you can see the legs are parallel to the floor, looking up. You're gonna extend opposite elbow and opposite leg, and we're gonna go through many kicks. I'm not gonna tell you how many. Keep going a little bit longer. As you can see, I'm looking up at all times. Try to really twist, working the core and burning the calories at the same time. One of my favorite exercises called the bicycle. Keep going. We're getting there. Well, we're about halfway there. Remember, we're optimists. The glass is always half full, no matter what. It's all about your point of view. Keep pushing through. Almost there. Perfect. And relax. Now we're going to switch the emphasis to the glutes. As you can see, my back is into the mat. You're going to lift the pelvis up, bring the knees apart, and bring it down and up. Keep going as fast as you can, focusing on keeping everything stable and really bringing the knees apart. Keep going. We're almost there before we're going to actually go into the second set of the bicycle. And again. Perfect. As you can see, I'm going for many repetitions here. Stay focused. In the last 10. And the last 8 times. And the last 6. And the last 4. And 3. I know it's not singing. And the last 2. And the last 1. Now wherever you're ready, we're going to go into the second set of the bicycle, and right now I'm going to actually upgrade it. So I'm going to bring the straight legs up. If you don't want to do that, you can still stay within the beginner's version, because this one is going to be a killer. I'm going to look up, and it's the same principle. As you can see, I'm actually not dropping the legs too low, because this exercise is really tough. I actually showed it in a couple more videos, because it's one of my favorite ones. Again, I'm not telling you for how many repetitions we're going, but it's a lot. Keep going a little bit longer, because when I announce a number of repetitions, you might get scared. You're going to start negotiating with yourself. And you start negotiating with yourself, you stop. And I don't want that. I need you to push throughout the entire exercise. Keep going a little bit longer. We're almost there. And relax. Now, we're going to actually come back to the bridges. We're just going to do it a little bit differently. You'll lift the pelvis up, and this time you're going to pulse for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in and down, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in and down, and again. Stay with me. And down, and 7 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, it's a little bit of an upgrade, but it doesn't mean you cannot do it in the last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly down in the last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly down in the last 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and relax. Now, for the third set, and for diversity and to actually stretch your hamstrings, I'm going to actually do one leg stretch. So as you can see, the leg as straight as it goes. You can always actually bend the knee if you need to. And we're going to pulse them back while keeping the chin tucked in for 3 times pretty quick. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, and 3, and switch. 1, 2, and 3, and knee. Feeling your core working and your hamstring stretching. And again. 8 more times, staying strong. In the last 7. In the last 6. In the last 5. In the last 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. Now, another interesting exercise. We're going to actually stretch out your sciatic muscles and work a little bit on the inner thighs. As you can see, the legs are completely straight. The feet are flexed. You're going to drop them out and bring them up. And again, keep going a little bit longer. We're going to go for many repetitions. This one is an actual killer, but it's really works well. Stay very focused. And again, we're going for 5 more times before we're going to upgrade it a little bit. And the last 3. and the last two, and the last one. Now you're going to catch your breath, staying very focused. You're going to pulse for 2 times. 1, 2, and then you're going to bring it up. And again, 1, 2, and you're going to bring it up. Stay focused. 1, 2, and you're going to bring it up. And again. And up. Last 6 sets. Stay with me. 1, 2, and up. And the last 5. And up. And the last 4. And the last 3. And the last 2 times. And the last time. And you're going to drop it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to actually switch to the side. I'm going to work a little bit on the hips. So the goal here is to make sure that you lie down straight. You put your arm to a little bit to the side. The foot is pointed. You're going to kick it up and bring it down. And again. As you can see, I'm going pretty fast. And actually, as the time goes by, I'm trying to kick it a little bit higher. As with the previous exercises, we're going for mini repetitions to increase the cardiovascular effect. Keep going a little bit longer before we're going to switch and make it just a tiny, tiny bit more challenging. And again. In the last 5 times. In the last 4. And 3. Stay with me. And the last 2. And the last 1. Now I want you to flex the foot, bring the leg forward, and bring it back. By the way, don't try to bring it as far as I do, because this exercise is very deceiving. It's actually very, very challenging. It's really, really working your glutes and stretching out your hamstrings. And it does require a lot of flexibility and balance, which you're going to actually get better at. It's just going to take you some time. Keep going a little bit longer. It should be burning by now. But I know you're very, very strong. And again. As with the previous exercise, we're going for a lot of repetitions. And we have the last 3 left. And the last 2. And the last 1. Now what I want you to do, I want you to bring both of the feet up. We're going to do modified climb. So as you can see, the feet are staying together, trying to stay straight. You're going to bring the knee out while keeping the feet together. The leg is out 45 degrees, in and down, and again a little bit faster. Really, really working the hip. And again, keep going. By the way, this exercise will test your balance. You'll be surprised, but you're going to get better at it. In the last 5. In the last 4. In the last 2 times. In the last 10. Now, wherever you're ready, we're going to switch to the other side and repeat the same thing again. So what we did 3 exercises on the other side. We're going to do the same on this one. So as you can see, I'm straight again. My arm is to the side. The foot is really pointed. I'm going to kick it up and bring it down. And again. As you can see, I'm going fast, as on the other side. And again, keep going. We just have a little bit left. We're more than halfway there. Staying strong, focused, and try and focus on bringing the leg higher every time you're kicking it. And keeping the foot pointed. And the last 10. And the last 6. And we have the last 4 left. And the last 2 times. Now, wherever you're ready, you're going to flex the foot. You're going to bring it forward and bring it back. Remember that this exercise will test your balance and flexibility, so don't get too adventurous in the beginning. As the time goes by, you're going to actually feel how far it allows you to go without losing your balance and testing your mental sanity, because I know hamstrings are very, very tough. They're always very tight. Keep going. We're more than halfway there. And again. We're almost there. We just have 1 more exercise left for the hips before I'm going to be done with this set. In the last 5. In the last 3 times. And the last one. Awesome. Now the climb. Remember that you're going to keep your feet together at all times. You're going to bring the knee up, leg out and down. As you can see, I'm aiming for about 45 degrees. Oh, and one more thing, by the way. If your foot gets cramped up when you actually point, you don't have to point it. You can semi-flex it a little bit to keep it relaxed, because it does take a while to learn how to point your foot without cramping it up. It's not a natural skill. In the last 4 times. Perfect. In the last 3. In the last 2. In the last 1. Now what I want you to do, I'm going to actually come back in a seated position to do a little bit of a stretching in the end. So you're going to bring the arms straight. As you can see, I'm sitting straight and tall, meaning that my shoulders are back and down. I'm going to lift the arms up, keeping them straight, and bringing down. And again, warming up the shoulders for the stretch. And again, I'm going for 10 times. And the last 5, stay with me. And the last 4. This one is much tougher than it looks, especially if you sit it for a while, like I did today. And the last time. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to tilt a little bit to the side and hold. And again. This is more advanced stretch, so I really don't encourage you to go too low. Start very, very conservatively, and you're going to slowly, slowly build it up. It does take a while to get used to this one. And the last time, I went for 10 total. Okay? So are you ready? I'm going to actually extend the legs out. See, my foot cracked. It can happen to you too. As long as there is no pain, it should be okay. Right, the feet are pointed. You can actually bend the knees if you would like to. You're going to slowly, slowly walk yourself down. I'm going to put my hands underneath my ankle. It would allow me to actually bring myself lower. I'm going to really bring myself as low as I can. And I'm going for 6 deep breaths with a deep inhalation through the nose and loud exhalation through the mouth, wherever you're ready. And 4 more times. And 3 more. And the last time. Now I'm going to do a little bit of an upgrade, meaning that I'm going to really flex the feet. I'm going to hug my big toe, and I'm going to pull myself down. This one is going to be really challenging. And remember that you can always bend the knees. Again, we're going for 16 breaths wherever you're ready. And 4 more times. And 2 more. And the last time. I hope you really like the workout, and comments are always welcome. Have a wonderful